I understand we have an eclipse coming here. What's it all about?
We do. We have an annular eclipse on Thursday, May the 9th, and it's in the sign of Taurus. It's a new moon, so it's a solar eclipse, and it indicates new starts. And the thing we have to realize is that this is the companion eclipse that first started right around Thanksgiving last fall. So it'll take 2 years to play out. This is the second eclipse on that axis. So for each one of the 12 signs, I thought I'd give them a heads up about, because eclipses, new moons mean new start. So for Tauruses, new start all the way across the board. New starts is like a do-over for Tauruses in general. This is a new start for them. It's an opportunity for them to make more money, and it's an opportunity for them to really, truly express themselves and to say what they want and what it is that they need, and they're not about to be denied, because Mars is in their sign as well, so they'll get it by hook or by crook.
Whatever Pat wants.
I say just say yes, ma'am, and you
got
cannot go wrong with that. For Geminis, this eclipse is causing them to look at everything around them and to look at what they've done over the last year or so and decide, because Geminis had Jupiter in their sign, they were starting brand new projects, but they've started a whole bunch of them, and now it's time to figure out which ones really are ones that are worthwhile for the Gemini, which one's going to be productive for the Gemini, and that's what they're going to do over the next 10 days or so with that particular eclipse. For Cancers, this eclipse is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives, and they get to work within a group, but the group is going to, their effort is designed to bring the Cancer what they say that they want, which is a very cool thing. For Leos, it is time to get the recognition for a job well done. This is a professional eclipse for you, and it finishes up what was started back in November. And you actually get to sign on the dotted line, make it a real part of your life. It's no longer just something you're talking about, but this eclipse really makes it a tangible, real, like Pinocchio turning into a real boy kind of a thing.
Gotcha.
It takes it from an idea and makes it a reality. For Virgos, important matters at a distance, legal matters, educational matters, contracts, negotiations, something they have been working on since November comes to be for them. But to Virgos, I say, if you're going to hire a professional and pay the professional, take the professional's advice instead of saying, I think I know more than anybody, because I'm a Virgo. For Libras, it's in their 8th house of other people's money, other people's resources flow their way. And they get the opportunity to make money off something that they first pitch or first propose back in the fall, back right around Thanksgiving or so. But it's more money at the end of Libra's month, which I know Andrew and Nikki both will like a lot.
Yeah.
For Scorpio, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Scorpios have said, I want to do this and this and this and this and this. And universe is going to say, okay, but you get to go it alone, because where they thought they had allies, it turns out that they've created enemies out of what was perfectly good allies by being a little bit over-aggressive. So, yeah, it is real for them. For Tauruses, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities.
Oh, you've already done Tauruses. Where are you?
I'm in Sagittarius.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Sagittarius, because I'm looking at Taurus is where the eclipse is. For Sagittarians, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities, and their responsibilities grow, their work grows. They don't get a corner office, they don't get more money, but some obstacle that had been in their way gets out of their way, and they have a much clearer career path, and as a result, they feel better physically, which is a cool thing for them. For Capricorns, it's in their 5th house of love affairs, amusements, pleasure, sports. This is the most fun Capricorns have had probably ever in their life. This is a great time for them. It's a very fertile time for them, so they have to realize that the things that they create now are going to actually take on a life of their own, so they need to be careful when they are creating things to make sure they know that there's going to be a responsibility with that. For Aquarians, it's in their 4th house of home and family and responsibilities, and they've got problems at home that they were hoping would either heal or go away or get better, and they're not going to. It's going to take some kind of action on the Aquarian's part to fix those problems at home.
Gotcha.
For Pisces, it's in their 3rd house of day-to-day living. The pace of their day-to-day living picks up to warp speed. Places to go, people to see, things to do. And they can cut out a pretty sweet deal for themselves that they've tried to do before and were not successful with. So what they tried to do in November actually is successful for them now. And then for the last sign, for Aries, it's about real estate. It's about property matters. They want to shore up their foundations. They want to improve their property, improve their real estate. And if they get a chance to make more money, they should take it, because they're going to need it to pay for all the repairs and stuff that they're doing at home. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac. And if you're up late this weekend, there's a meteor shower that'll be fun to watch as well. If the skies are clear, because we're at the dark of the moon, there's a nice little meteor shower that'll show a pretty interesting little selection.
We'll keep looking for a falling star.
Always, and then wish upon them.
You got it. See you next week.
Always a pleasure.